What is going on YouTube? I'm your host Enrico, as you guys already know, and I love you guys. Representing Team Gradelock, representing Team Phantasm, representing Team Toywiz, you already know. I missed you guys, I know you guys missed me, and I have to say my wonderful catchphrase to all you guys. How my all the wonderful fuck faces out in the world. Yes, yes, yes. I love you. I'm not gonna say it's been a long time since I've been saying that for like every other video. It's been busy, and my excuse is that I'm gay. I admit it. I'm gay. I'm messing with you. I'm not gay, or am I? Um, I just busy. I check YouTube like once every day, except weekends. Weekends I'm dead busy. But I check YouTube once a day, and I try to check it twice a day, but it never works out. So if you guys comment or message me, just please have patience. I'll reply to you as soon as possible. I also have Alphonse, Alex, and John checking the YouTube channel, but it's just been hectic. I guess they're still working things out and whatnot. So just give them time to readjust and whatnot. But I'm here with you guys to give you a deck profile of my DX deck, which is currently the meta and currently the most overrated deck that most people are saying that DX isn't that great. Well, I'm gonna give you a deck profile of my deck, explaining why I play it, why the deck is actually really is good, and explaining a lot of the other things. But first things first, I hate G units. I just can't stand it. Literally, it's a freaking 36k base Vanguard. Look at it. It's just so dumb. I hate play. I mean, I'm sorry that I'm complaining about it, but it's just play against like Gear Chronicle. They can keep calling. They have a Vanguard at 26k base or 36k base every turn when they just keep striding, and it's just annoying because it's like either my whole hand's gonna go to guard it, or I have to have a perfect guard to stop it. And you know what usually happens? I just have to say no guard, cause I either don't have the hand to stop it or I don't have a perfect guard. That's what I'm starting to realize more and more. Now that we're in a G unit, the G Stride format, every deck needs 4 perfect guards. You need to have a perfect guard in like every turn. You need to have a perfect guard in general whenever your opponent strides. Perfect guards are the only cards that actually save you in this game, which is actually getting really getting me mad. Because you basically have to rely on having a perfect guard in your hand every freaking game. It just annoys me. I'm just like, God damn it! Like, what am I supposed to do? Hope I get a heal. Hope he doesn't crit me. It's just so stupidly dumb. Um, Basically, if you're playing Vanguard competitively, you need 4 perfect guards. If you don't, just quit. Tell your opponent, "Oh, you told me. You can have the win." I'm sorry that if I sound stupid by saying all that, it's just a rant. I'm completely sorry if I insulted anybody. But it's just how I feel. I don't like how the new format is really relying on perfect guards, which is it's just stupid. It's just getting me annoyed. But I mean, it's whatever. I like G units. They look badass. They look cool. They have great effects. I just don't like the fact that it's a 26k base or a 36k base Vanguard. All right, let me start with let's start with the deck profile because I know I'm boring you guys and you guys hate me. So I know you guys hate me. Um, Starting Vanguard, Great Thing Searcher. Every deck plays it. 4K base. Counterblast 1 goes in the soul, which is a good thing, and search top 5 for a grade 3. Now the reason why most DX players play is because DX players actually need the grade 3s in their hand. For instance, another DX, another DN, or God forbid, a get the grade. And it also helps me not being grade locked. But the whole deck revolves around playing grade 3s, so the grade 3 searcher is definitely necessary. Let's see what else we got. I have 4 heal triggers. Not much to say about that. I mean, what else you want me to say? It's a sexy heal trigger, by the way. I can say that, I guess. Playing 7 crit. Reason why, I mean, if you guys notice, almost literally all my decks, I'm playing 7 crit or 5 draw. But mainly I only do that in decks that actually need hand advantage. Because, unfortunately, Kagero decks, their hand advantage isn't that great unless they restand. But, I'm just playing 7 crits, 10k shield. It's pretty good. I like it. I mean, there's not much to say about that either. Can't really explain that much. But on draw triggers, I will explain everything. Reason why I play 5 draws is to help me thin out my deck, to help me draw into my other grade 3s, as in the X or the N, or it helps me draw into my draw trigger. I mean, my draw trigger helps me draw into my perfect card, not my draw trigger. Which that happens a lot, by the way. My draw trigger, draw into draw trigger. So salty. And on this day, we shall rejoice for the fact that our draw triggers draw into other draw triggers. But yeah, the reason why I play mainly 5 draw triggers to help me draw into my perfect cards. The reason why I don't play 6 draw triggers is because the deck needs more 10k base shields. The deck does deck out. That's the one thing you gotta be careful of with this deck. The deck actually does deck out. God forbid if you like actually win the game and you lose because you're decking out. It's horrible. It sucks. But there's not much you can do about it. I mean, that's the reason why I'm only playing 5 draw triggers. Playing 4 Guiding Claws because it's kind of best one, goes in the soul, which is good again. And retires a grade 0, mainly for Judge Battles. And then the good Steel Dragon goes in the soul, Pirate Rigard. My tech for this deck, you guys might hate it. I'm just testing it out, see if it works or not. I mean, you guys can give me all, you guys can make all the bad comments, but like I said, I'm just testing it out, see how it works. I'm playing 2 Heat Nail Saw Manager from set 4. Reason why I play it is because I think it's a broken card. It's free. It's a free retirement, and it helps me shuffle my deck. Actually, let me explain why I think it's a good card. 1, helps me shuffle my deck after I use the effect of Burnout. 2, it's a free retirement, no counterblast. All it requires is to send back that grade 1 back to the deck. And 3, it helps me not to deck out because it puts a card back into my deck, so I'm not gonna deck out. 4, it actually is a huge pressure card for a grade 1 because it makes my opponent think, should I take that attack even though Heat Nail's right behind it boosting it, and if I take it, will I let my grade 1 be retired, or should I just guard it and the next turn not have a hand to guard? So it's definitely a pressure card. It makes my opponent think. I love it in all honesty. I'm just testing it out to see if it works this format or not. Maybe it works in this deck, maybe it works in a different deck. But I'm still testing it out, and so far I have good results. I'm pretty happy with it. Only bad thing is that it's a 6K. It sucks that it's a 6K, so you have to put it behind a 12K attacker or put it behind a Vanguard. But it's not bad. It's broken. The only bad thing is it's a 6K base, and it has to hit the Vanguard in order to get the effect off. Like I said, it's a huge pressure card, and I love it. I love it. Let's see what else I got. I got 4 Gojos. You guys already know the reason why everyone plays Gojos. Ditch and draw helps you draw into your grade 2s or grade 3s. It's a broken first turn play. Only reason why I'm playing 3, not 4, is because I don't like playing boosters. In this format with DX, I just don't want to play boosters at all, unless it's necessary. Like I would play this first turn Gojo, unless I'm not Gradelocked. I mean, unless I'm Gradelocked and want to switch off from my other grade 2s or grade 3s, I'll play this in the field. But if I don't, if I have a perfect hand, if I don't need to switch off for anything or thin out, I'm not gonna waste 5K shield and just put it in the field. That's how it is now in the format. Most Kagero players do not play boosters. I don't play boosters because it's just there on the field, just sitting there, lying there. It's stupid, and I don't want to overcommit to the field, especially against Gear Chronicles. So I definitely do not play that many boosters. I'm perfectly fine with having 3 Gojos. I actually keep drawing to Gojo first turn, which is broken because, like I said, Gojo first turn, ditch and draw. There's nothing you can do bad about that. It's a good card. It's not bad. It's 7K base. Not much to say about it. You guys already know 4 perfect cards. The new one, obviously, just for the fact that it unflips the damage if you have a copy in the grave. It is broken because it helps me have more counterblast for my DX effect or my DN's effect, or to help me out with Neoplane's effect or the Great's effect. It's just a damage and flipper. Unfortunately, it sucks against the mirror match because a DM player can't attack my Rigard and I can't use this because this only protects my Vanguard. But it's perfectly fine because if I'm playing the mirror match and if their DX attacks my Rigard, I'm perfectly fine with that. It doesn't really bother me at all. I learned to just take the attack unless I know they're gonna get broken triggers. But usually early game when their DN attacks my rear guards, I'll just take it because it's just pointless. I mean, it's whatever. Big whoop. You attack my rear guard to restand. That's fine. That's the main reason why the Great wasn't that broken prediction deck, because attacking the rear guard just to restand isn't really worth it. Attacking the Vanguard restanding twice is actually worth it. So in the mirror match, I could honestly care less if the end attacks my rear guard. So that's the reason why I played the damage of flipping once. And you guys already know the most broken grade 1, 4 Kageros, 4 Calamity Towers, Soul Blast 2, draw a card. I usually put it behind my Vanguard, put it behind a 12k attacker. Definitely helps me recycle all my grade 3s, my Legions back in the deck, and whatnot, and then draw a card. It's a +1. It's a +1 and 5k booster. It's a broken card. The reason why people play 4 of it. Grade 2s. I am attacking one 12k attacker for Kageros, just for the fact that you need more 12k attackers. It's not much to say about it. You just need one G unit face up. 2 Needle Flame. It's definitely still a broken grade 2. It does combo off of the great if you have as the Vanguard, and it's definitely a retirement card. I love it. It's a counterblast 1. It's so broken, and yeah, not much to say about that. And then we got 4 Burning Horns. I mean, 4 Burnouts. The most broken card in the deck. I love it so much. It helps out because it's a Soul Blast 1 and retire any unit on my opponent's side, and put 1 DN back into the bottom of the deck. First, it puts the DN back. It puts Overlord to my deck. Second, it's a free retirement. Just Soul Blasting 1 card. It's broken. That's the loop with DX. I mean, I'll try to explain as much as possible when I get there. But he's definitely a main card that you need for DX. Just definitely helps the loop. Oh no! Which is pretty broken. And I'm sorry if you hear my mom yelling. She's Spanish. Playing 4 Burning Horns, 12k attacker, not much to say about it. It's a very, very expensive 12k attacker, surprisingly. So, good luck finding Burning Horn. That's all I can say, really. Grade 3s. Play through the grades. Definitely a good restanding Vanguard, especially when my opponent can't take no more damage when they have 4 damage or 5 damage. It helps me to restand and helps me to Legion and loop the Legion. It's pretty broken. I still recommend playing 2 of him or 1 of him in the deck. It's still a good grade 3. I love it. It's a automatic restand no matter what. If they block it or take it. Obviously 4 DX. And then I play 3 DNs. DX is a broken card just the fact that I can retire 2 cards by ditching 1 DX and counterblasting 1. And when you Legion, you can actually search out for another copy of DX or DN and add it to your hand. So when you Legion is definitely +1. It definitely helps with the whole Legioning loop. I love it with passion. It just helps. It just helps the consistency more and more. That's the main reason why most people play DX. Is actually it has great consistency as long as you play it right. That's why most people are saying that the deck is overrated, that the deck isn't that great. But in all honesty, if you do know how to play the deck, you're most likely to win. If you do not know how to play the deck, then you're gonna lose, and then you're gonna talk smack about it, saying that's not a good deck. That's something that I learned, and something that everyone else should learn. That you can't just judge a deck by how the meta is. God forbid it might be the best deck ever. God forbid you don't know how to play the deck. Who knows? Maybe I don't know how to play this deck. Maybe I'm playing wrong. Maybe I'm gonna lose every turn. But that's just how I'm playing right now. And so far, I've been winning tournaments, winning my matches. And I mean, I lose once in a while. It's fine. It just helps me look at it more and more and think about what are my misplays, what I gotta change, how I gotta play against it. It's just, it takes time. You just gotta know how to play the deck. Unlike other people, they just rush into it and think that they're automatically gonna win with DN or DX. It's just not a deck that you guys should just think that it's gonna carry you through the game. Obviously, people are saying that this deck doesn't take skill, but I mean, if you don't know how to play the deck, then you're gonna lose. But if you do know how to play the deck, then it is skill-based deck. It just depends on how you play. And for G units, I'm actually missing 2 roof layers, so just stay with me. Playing 2, that guy, Divine Dragon Knight. Basically, when he hits a retire unit, so it's a good card by turn 3. Just retire 1 unit. It's not much to say about that. 2 atoms, kind of +1, gains +10. Definitely a staple for every deck because anyone can play it. It's usually I'll play this card my last card if I know my opponent doesn't have Perfect Guard, which makes him broken. Don't mind these, by the way. These are supposed to be roof layers. The deck should be playing 4 roof layers. God forbid if roof layer ever goes off, it's a +1. Actually, I'm sorry, it's a +2. Forgive me. It's a +2. I didn't think about it because it gets a triple twin drive. Because you're discarding a card just to have extra twin drive, and you're retiring 2 free cards if you get it off, which is broken enough. But yeah, I need 2 roof layers, so this is proxies. But yeah, every Kagero deck should be playing 4 roof layers no matter what. But that's definitely my DN deck. I'm more than happy with the results. If you guys like it, comment down below, give me a smiley face, like the video, and if not, then just keep writing me threads and all that stuff. I love you guys anyways. And I'll try to do more videos for you guys, because I miss you. And that's pretty much it. Later, YouTube.